21 next on a Monday. I'm Joel Dean, the place to be. Thank you for joining us on January 27th. And it's still a story that is coming back to us and expanding from what we had late last week. This is a teacher-student interaction that has turned into so much more and involved a lot of people. And now we're getting the story from the parents' point of view. I'm going to bring TJ Anthony in with us right now. TJ, first set this story up, and then we can take it forward to what you heard today.
Yeah, Joel D, this is a story that a lot of people are talking about online. So I had a chance to speak with the parent that says, their child was involved in all of this. The parent's name is Adam Rahman. And he says his child just wanted to switch to a different seat. But then the parent, Adam, says that's when the child's teacher says, quote, "I don't bargain with terrorists," end quote. And the parent was just in disbelief that his child said that the teacher said that. So now the family is pursuing possible legal action. They're also wanting to press charges against the teacher for what was said. And they plan on doing a press conference today at 6 o'clock just to talk about all of this and more of the action that they want to see from Central Dauphin School District.
And let's point out this is a Palestinian-American student, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that adds another element to this as well. We're going to, of course, watch this on the newscast later. Kind of take me through their thought process on this and what they feel they can do about this and the likelihood of that happening.
Yeah, so that's the dad that you're taking a look at right now. Basically, their thought process is that they not only want to help out people that have the same background as them, but also other minority communities that may be going through similar instances that may, face racism out there. So they just really want to make a difference in the school district. There's also been other allegations that we've heard regarding Central Dauphin School District and the culture just in the district as a whole.
Was anything brought up from the point of view of the teacher or the district? What's been their side of things so far? I know they don't talk a lot sometimes when things are pending, but what's been anything from their side?
Yeah, so they did provide a statement when, this all got released. They did say, quote, "We strive to provide an inclusive environment. This alleged incident goes against staff policies and the values. We also know that the teacher is placed on administrative leave while they are investigating this case." Right. But the parents, they do want that expedited. They want this investigation to kind of hurry because they believe that the evidence is pretty clear.
Do they want the teacher fired?
They do.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that gets us up to speed. Anything else you want to add? I'm going to move ahead to Maxine otherwise.
Nope, that is it.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
And it's always great to get the point of view right from the parent. We appreciate that, TJ Anthony. We'll see your story a little later tonight. Let's bring in Maxine Rose now for the next part of this. So there's this setup. We know how the family's feeling about this. What is happening tonight now in the next phase of this that becomes a little more public?
Yeah, so Jolie, around 6 o'clock tonight, there is going to be a press conference outside of where the school district's administration building will be holding a school board meeting later tonight. So at this press conference, what we know is happening right now is that there's going to be the Council of American-Islamic Relations. There's going to be the Harrisburg Palestinian Coalition there, a bunch of parents. They also told me that there's going to be some other faith-based, leaders locally outside of even just the, their community. And they're also going to be just some supporters that are there talking about hopefully, pushing this forward. They really, like TJ said, want change. They want to see some action done.
Right. So when you say supporters, you mean supporters of the student and the family.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So the of the student.
Yeah. I'm curious if we'll get any people on the side of the teacher here at this forum tonight, because when you go to open comment, you can get a little bit of everything. We're in a point now where with the victory of Donald Trump, and some people don't like political correctness, I wonder if someone will take that point of view and say, this is just a phrase, everybody uses it, but on this particular student, it doesn't make any sense, and it was taken out of context. So someone may say that on this. Someone else might say it doesn't matter. You got to look at who you're talking to and be careful about what you
Woo.
hear.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you're on right now.
So let me just jump back in here. I'm sorry about that. But so that's what we know is happening at this press conference, and it's going to be just 45 minutes of talking about that. And then, of course, we know that all those people will be set up to talk at the public comment tonight.
Right. Yeah, I just want to try to see if we get everybody on one side. If things gets mixed up a little bit, maybe this person's background will be brought up, like they never had problems before, or they've said things like this before. So these are the context pieces that could be the next phase of this. Some may say it doesn't matter. You can't say that once. You can't make a mistake like that. This person should be fired.
Right.
We will see. And that's the next part of this that we look forward to hearing from you. All right. Your connection is not the greatest. I'm going to let you go. But thank you for your input there, Maxine Rose. We'll see you later on.
Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate that. And we'll have more for you later. Thank you.
All right. Yep. 21 next. You never know what's going to happen. All right. Thanks a lot. Next up, I want to talk about some football. Yeah. Go Birds. Have you heard that today 1,000 times? I know I have. I'm not the biggest Eagles fan, but I like when my friends are happy. And they certainly are in this one. And so the entire area is going crazy. Steelers fans got to deal with it. Ravens fans are, not so happy, but there's tons of Eagles fans, even casual Eagles fans kind of going crazy over this one. Go Birds. But some stuff happened last night, some of it funny, some of it, awesome, some of it not so great. So let's get to what happened. Multiple people were actually hurt when a car drove into a crowd at Spring Garden section of Philadelphia. This was last night after the game. The driver struck the crowd near Broad and Spring Garden, 9:30 p.m. You see some people being taken away in stretchers. Very serious situation here. And it's just so horrible. People are celebrating, having fun. And now they've gone from this great moment where they're high, the emotions are awesome, to this near tragedy. And certainly fear is just to this different level here. So I just hate when things go from some great to horrible in that short of a span. But no deaths reported, but definitely people hit and hurt. The driver is in custody. Does not to be intentional, according to police at this point. Don't know the exact situation about if this was a street that normally has a lot of vehicles on it, and all of a sudden there was a lot of people. That could be dangerous. Let's keep that in mind going forward. But anyway, we heard the drivers were doing donuts on the street. So kind of a crazy situation right there. Let's move it forward. A big fan and you have a lot of money, or you're going to make this the big splurge of your lifetime, or at least the next decade, you can go to this game, right? Super Bowl tickets. Tom Russell's one of those people.
Let me get my wallet. Hang on.
What's
that?
What
you need, Jody?
Well, right, exactly. First of all, have you ever celebrated after a game with a group of people and gone a little crazy?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'm a Seahawk fan. We won the Super Bowl once.
I don't see you climbing a flagpole, but
maybe not.
No. So yeah, this is some of the highlights you see right here, right now. This is afterwards. This was the AFC game. This was CBS. But I want to think. So they're going to be in the Super Bowl. Aren't they out of money yet? The Chiefs fans, they've been going to Super Bowls for how many years now, right? For the last 7, something like that.
I was so disappointed last night.
How much would you pay for tickets? Your team goes. Let's say it's
my team's going.
If Seattle's going to the Super Bowl in New Orleans, how much would you pay for tickets?
I'll go $1,600.
You would. You would be standing outside with your money, just going, "Why not me? Why not me?" See the smallest amount. The cheapest ticket right now, you're going to be up in what we call the nosebleed section. It's called Terrace End Zone, $4,500.
But Jody, couldn't we wait till the last minute and grab something? Not all those people are going to make it.
I guess you got to have somebody there, and you have to trust that the app that they're showing you is real, and it's a real ticket to get you in. As we peruse around, something I like that one right there. What's that? 10,000.
10,000.
That's a great spot. It's around the 40-yard line.
Wow.
11 grand, 40-yard line.
Wow.
Oh man, it's just so crazy. And you know how many crazy Philly fans are just going to do this? They're going to go.
Oh yeah.
They're going to go. Yeah. They just won it in 2017. It hasn't been that long, but
still,
you get to go to New Orleans, be with your friends, say you were there. It's one of those, lifetime things.
Yeah, that's a lot of money though for once in a lifetime.
Yeah, it is.
You're not going alone. You're not going alone. Somebody's going with you, right?
Here's the idea. Let's say you have a parent and they're going to give you an inheritance someday. Say, use it now and go with me. right? Use it now and go with me. Heck on the inheritance. I need this right now.
Now,
Birds.
maybe. Yeah,
All
I
right.
guess you could.
We'll see. Hey, the weather in New Orleans, it doesn't matter. It's an indoor stadium. But how about the weather around here?
Well, we're a whole lot warmer. That is the good thing. The trade-off is we're going to be windy, so that's what you're looking at there. Winds really picking up overnight, but especially tomorrow. These are some of the future wind gusts in that 30-mile-per-hour range. It's not going to last all that long, but boy, it's going to be very windy. So maybe tomorrow is your trash day. You're going to be, looking for that. But here's the warmer scenario. So windy over the next couple of days, but right around 40. If you notice Wednesday there, 46. So nothing real cold here. And then, oh, look what that is on Sunday, Jody. That guy is
That's our
back.
good friend. That's
our
buddy.
Our furry friend. Punxsutawney Phil does his thing early on a Sunday morning this year.
That's our friend. Hey, Alexa is our producer for these. Can you bring up my Twitter page? I want to show him the video that I posted.
You posted a video about Punxsutawney Phil?
No, it's the Susquehanna River. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But either way, let's just talk about the Susquehanna. It's got tons of ice and snow on it right now.
Yes.
There we are. Everyone should.
What is that profile picture? Jeez. All right, there it is. Yeah, ice it's spectacular, and this is a great shot. So what happens, Joel D, is people forget that there's a river moving under there. So when the ice starts to give and melt a little bit, the ice itself is on the move at the mercy of the pace of the river. So, this will take a while, but eventually some of those areas are going to loosen up and be on the move. And that's when you can get, an ice jam. It can cause some issues. And not just on the Susquehanna, but on the Connequa, the Swatara. Ice can be pretty nasty at times. Okay. So that's something we're going to be watching over the next couple of days. But I noticed that at my house, as things start to melt, my where my drainage would be kind of backed up, and then it was kind of coming back, and then it froze like that.
Yeah.
So ice can be really nasty and get in places you don't want.
It's a crazy cycle of melting and freezing. Yeah.
We're gonna
all right. Well, thank you, sir, and we'll be rounding up some money and see if we can get one of us to the Super Bowl.
$10,000. I want the 10,000 seat.
Are you allowed to come and go? Like everybody can get a quarter out of it or something? That might work.
That might work. We could do that.
Okay, we'll look into that. All right, thank you, sir. We'll see you later on. All right, buddy. Thanks for watching. If you're an Eagles fan, congrats. Hey, live in the moment. This does not happen that often. I know you've been there 3 times in the last 7 or 8 years, but enjoy it, and we'll see what happens. Mahomes is crazy going for that 3-peat, but it's going to be rough. And we're definitely keep an eye on that story with the student and the teacher interaction. It's going to get just bigger from here. And if you have an opinion on it, hey, we'd love to hear you. If you want to post that on here as well, that works for us, and that works for me. This is 21 Next. And if you want to make sure you like, subscribe, and get notifications, you will see it as soon as it's on every time. See ya.